Friday Night Live with Sharissa. Tonight I'm making dinner early because John came home and he was starving, and I was like, well, then I'll just make dinner now. So tonight we're having Cornish Game Hen. Aren't these so cute? They're these like little tiny baby chickens. I got these at Roots. They were on sale for like $3 each, so I thought that's such a great dinner. And it's easy. I love anything that I can just throw in the oven and not think about for an hour, and that is all what tonight is about. So, Cornish Game Hen, I'm going to make some roasted sweet potatoes with fennel, and then I'm going to do another instant pot dish, and I'll show you with the recipe, and I'll show you how I do it. It's going to be awesome, and I'm so excited. Okay, so on top I'm using duck fat, because who doesn't love duck fat on top of Cornish Game Hen? I certainly do. Okay, so I'm just going to pour a little bit of duck fat on top. This Cornish Game Hen has awesome fat on it already, so it doesn't need too much. Then I'm using these great little spices from this, from the teeny tiny spice company. This one is the Sitar spice, and it's got basil, sumac, marjoram, thyme, oregano, sesame seeds, Himalayan pink salt in it already. So I'm going to use that and just kind of like liberally put this on top of my Cornish Game Hen. Give it such beautiful color and such beautiful flavor. So I'm just going to go crazy with it. It has a little bit of salt in it already, but I am going to add a tiny bit more because it's a big piece of meat. I want some good salt on it. So I'm just using my sea salt grinder and a little bit more pepper. And I've already got my oven preheated. I'm using the convection setting because I've found with the Cornish Game Hens that even though I think they're going to cook really quickly, they don't cook as fast as I want them to. So I'm thinking 45 minutes with 350 degrees on the convection setting. And I'll test it at that point and see kind of how it goes. So I'm going to get these cooking in the oven because my sweet potatoes won't take as long. Okay, Cornish Game Hen's in. I can switch now to my to making my sweet potatoes. I found these awesome purple sweet potatoes, organic at Trader Joe's, and I thought, awesome, we'll try it one day. They're white on the inside, purple on the outside. Whatever, sounds good, looks good, smells good, should be good. Okay, so I'm just going to chop these up, kind of big slices. It doesn't have to be that small. The smaller they are, the faster they'll cook. But since I've got about an hour with the chicken, I can plan for about an hour with the sweet potatoes and be okay. So those are going to go on my roasting pan. And I'm also going to slice up this fennel. I love the smell of roasted fennel. I feel like I use it just for the smell of the house. It smells so good. So I cut all the green off. You can use the fennel, the green part. I just like this bulb. I don't know, it smells so good. So rough chop on that, and I throw that on the pan, and that's going to make my whole oven smell good. My chicken's going to be in there with the fennel. It's all just going to be amazing and smell so good. So I'm excited about that. So I'll cut on these sweet potatoes. Like I said, it doesn't have to be too small. If I was really crunched for time and maybe was cooking like turkey or chicken legs or something like that in the oven, I would cut these a little bit smaller, but since I'm not worried about it, I'm going to keep them pretty big. I'm also going to toss these in that good duck fat and put that same sauce on it, that same spices. I like to keep the flavors consistent for whatever it is that I'm cooking so that everything kind of matches in taste. Even if it's kind of a totally different dish, like the chicken and the potatoes, they're going to taste really good with that same spice. You can't go wrong, really. So, almost done chopping these here. Okay. Alright, last little bit going on, and then I'm going to put these in the oven in about 5 minutes. I want to get that chicken a little bit cooked before I start putting these in there. Like I said, they won't take as long as the chicken, but I left them pretty big, so it might take a little longer. I'm going to check everything at the 45-minute mark and just see how that went. If it needs a little bit more time, I can plan for that then as well. So these are going in, like I said, just the duck fat on top. And I'll toss that a little bit better. And then those same spices going right on top. And again, I'm going to toss that all the way through. All right, a little bit of extra pepper because it didn't have any pepper in it. All right, so chicken's been in for a few minutes. I'm gonna wait and let these sit for just a second, and then I'll put those in maybe about 5 minutes. But in the meantime, let me show you what I'm doing in my Instant Pot. Okay, so I got this Instant Pot cookbook, and I bought some artichokes this week from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna cut them like it shows in the picture. I did one already, so I cut the bottom off so it was flat, cut the top off so it's open, and get all the good steam in there. And I'm just going to put those in the Instant Pot and pour 1 cup of water in the bottom of the pan. And that's got the steamer pot already inserted into it. So just the little artichokes go on top, and then I'm going to squeeze a lemon and put a little bit of salt and pepper on top of that. And put those in the Instant Pot, and it says it should only take 22 minutes. Can you even imagine having artichokes in 22 minutes that are actually cooked all the way? I can't. I'm used to boiling them, steaming them, then baking them in the oven, maybe throw them on the barbecue, but it always takes like an hour to have artichoke. So I'm going to cook these at the same time as I'm cooking the chicken because the Instant Pot does take a few minutes to warm up and cool down. So if I start it now, I should be able to have everything done and ready at the same time, which is what I'm really hoping for. Like last time when I did the Instant Pot with the rice, and the rice sat forever, and then it got all squishy and soft. It ended up working out really well. I made it into a rice pudding and had it with a little bit of almond milk and some, oh, what did I do? A little bit of cinnamon, almond milk, and a little bit of honey. Oh my gosh, it was heaven. Okay, slice my lemon in half, and I'm just going to squeeze it right over the top of those artichokes. The steam from the water below is going to get in through the artichokes anyway, so if that lemon juice gets on there, it's totally fine. This recipe calls for 9 tablespoons of ghee after you're done making it as a dip for the artichokes, but I'm actually going to do a little bit of garlic ghee and dip it in that instead. I also have this really great turmeric ghee that I got from Artisan's Palette, and it already has the turmeric in it, and I'm just going to toss some garlic, melt it together, and then I have like garlic, turmeric, ghee. I'm doing all the right things with my dinner. I'm so excited. So a little bit of salt just right on top of the artichokes, and those are going in the Instant Pot, set manual setting for 22 minutes, and then let the steam come out, and everything should be done at the same time. I'm so excited. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll post a picture when it's all done. I'm so excited. Easy oven dinner. Love it. Ghee video is coming soon. I bought 6 blocks of Kerrygold butter and got my setup all ready, so I'm going to be making some more ghee. I'm almost out. I'm halfway through my turmeric ghee, my vanilla bean ghee is gone, and my garlic ghee is gone, so I've got to get cracking on that. I need more ghee. All right, I'm going to start my Instant Pot. Put my potatoes in the oven now, and everything should be done in about 45 minutes, and I'll post a picture for you guys. I hope you enjoyed my video tonight. Have a good one.